Hi, Deacon John Wilson here, Education Enrichment Director for West Angeles Church, here to wish you a Merry Christmas to your family at the end of this great year we've had. And I hope it was a good year for you in your house educationally, uh, especially working with us. We want to thank you for your support of our program. And to all my subscribers, I appreciate you. But keep coming on. We got some great things that are going to happen next year. I'll talk about that later. But right now, I want to wish you all the joy that this time of the year calls for. Reminds me of a time, of course, we celebrate Christmas. And if you don't, that's okay. I wish your family the very best too. But it reminds me of a time when, as with Mary, the mother of Jesus, all of us think back to a time where Jesus came to life in us and gave me the will to serve him. And everybody's different how that affects them. Because we're all different children of God. And I tell you what, it led me to do what I'm doing now. I worked in aerospace for years and felt like I wasn't really doing what God had called me to do. And this time of year reminds me that he came to life in me. My version of Christmas, it wasn't on December 25th. He told me to help his children, help your children be successful in life and in their careers. And we were blessed to be in the ministry of Bishop Charles Blake. Shout out to him. We call him the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And he had a vision for education that it matched with me as a young believer and what God was calling me to do. First, we did rites of passage, where we developed people naturally and spiritually, young people naturally and spiritually. And we made them into young men and young women for God. And now there's hundreds of them literally across the city, and saw a lot of them at some events recently. And their parents said, "Hey, we're thankful for what happened." But all I'm telling you is that I'm very humbled by that because it was God truly that came to life in me and caused me to want to help others. And I want to encourage you to realize what God called you to do for your children and for your community. Somebody asked me how long I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this as long as I'm in good health. And God has been good to me. And I want to keep giving back to this community in one way or another. I want to see young people succeed. Well, black and brown for sure, but really all young people, because they're our future and our hope. And that's what came to life in me when I came to my Christmas day, the day I came to know Jesus Christ. But beyond that, I want you to parents to take an assessment of how things have gone in your house educationally this year. I know a lot of you were disappointed by the results of the election, but what Washington, D.C. says doesn't say what God can do for you or what you can do for your family. And you can still do it. Politics is national politics, especially, isn't nearly as important as we imagine it to be. Well, God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful time with your family this Christmas. I know I will. Some of us going to see a lot of football this week because they're all lined up. I can't wait to see what a Netflix football game looks like. But once again, on behalf of my program and my workers, our Pastor Charles Blake and our Emeritus Bishop Charles E. Blake, West Angeles Education Enrichment Program wishes you a very Merry Christmas. God bless you. Bye-bye now.